Oh, we on? What is up, y'all? We back. What's going on with you guys out there? Welcome to another edition, Shopkulture. We are here, and in effect, Tuesday. You know, we run a little bit behind. It has been a day, man. It's been a day. So we are joined. We got the doc here.
What's up, people? How's everybody doing? Yeah, we have those days, but don't claim a bad one though. But even though we have a few bad moments
So what are those?
during the day,
It happens.
it passes.
That's the good thing about it. It always passes, and be thankful that we're still blessed enough to do what we do. We got Nick back there, get everything ready. Man, first, how was your weekend, man?
I had a good weekend. It was celebrated my granddaughter's 6th birthday. She's growing up fast. Kids are so smart these days, man. I can't believe how smart kids are.
You think kids are smarter now than they were back in the day?
Yeah, I think they are smarter than us at an earlier age. And I think learning technology has a lot to do with that, you know.
I think they're emotionally, they're more in tune, I think, with their emotion. At least that's what I, like talking to my son and his friends. They just seem to be more in tune than past generations. That's just my observation.
I haven't noticed that, but I noticed when we were younger, we didn't show no emotion.
That's what I'm saying.
Among friends, no, you're not gonna show no emotion.
Like it's still, even among like boys, it's still a kind of this macho, but it's not as, I don't think as exposed as it was back in the day. Because back in the day, you didn't show no emotion.
Right.
Even how they like treat the opposite sex is different.
Do you think that's learned behavior, or do you think that just comes natural with empathy and compassion and respect?
Interesting. I think it is learned. I think I'm talking from a man's perspective. Obviously, I think from my generation, I think we tend to teach that a lot better. Previous generations, I mean, they didn't do that.
Right.
You don't necessarily know the depths of how to treat the opposite sex. And I think that we are at a position now that even with mental health, in terms of recognizing, learned behaviors, past behaviors, trauma. So those things are, I think now are better taught and learned.
Okay. And there's more emphasis put on it, I believe, as far as people paying attention to one's mental health and emotional stability. That wasn't paid any attention to when we were coming up. You had to suck it up, be a man, quit being a bitch, man up.
That man up was
right.
That man up was such a hard, that's a hard phrase.
Yeah.
Overemphasized phrase. I had to learn that. I mean, I was using that, when I thought my son was, being a little soft and
it's
that's not always.
It's interpreted differently by kids.
It is. What do you think about that statement? Overused statement that should be used by a father?
I think
man up. We're talking about the man up.
I don't think it's a bad statement to use, but put some context with it, and give them the definition of what manning up is. What does it mean to man up?
And I actually had to catch myself. I know even with my son, we had a situation. So my son hates losing. Absolutely can't
He's
stand losing.
competitive.
He's very competitive. And he had a situation where he didn't finish as well as he wanted to.
Right.
My issue I had with him was you competed, but you don't get to a point where you start pouting because then you're using that negative energy. You know that you're representing, your team, yourself, your team, your
Right.
family.
So how do you get young kids to turn that negative energy into positive and focus it into drive and working harder to gain better success when they're looking at their role models and professional athletes and they're pouting too?
Yeah,
How
but
about them Lakers?
oh, you're a hater. You're a hater. It's too cold for y'all. I got the air conditioner
Yeah,
on.
it's freezing in here,
Oh
man.
man, I'm hot, man, because I was working, man. Um, but that's what. Again, I guess that goes to the point of should athletes be role models, or should your parents, your peers, people that you're associated and around more, so should they be the role model? Because I think that's an important lesson that you have to teach, your children about.
Well, you have to choose. You have to instill values in them, and they're going to choose their own role models.
Yeah.
But if they have the proper values instilled within them, they're going to choose role models that are in alignment
With what you're
with
teaching,
those
that's what I'm
values.
saying. Yeah.
Right.
And so I think that if you're teaching and you have a foundation that, hey, this is what the expectation level is, I think, yeah, they will align. They will find people that align
Right.
with what you're teaching.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so that's good. Yeah, good point. Yeah, great conversation right there.
How about them Lakers?
You're a hater. You're asking Mr. LeBron James to carry a team at almost 40 years old,
This is a team that he picked.
and
He had.
I think he overachieved with this team. I think they made those great trades close to the deadline. Denver is a better team.
Denver's a better team, all the way around. A better team.
And LeBron is guarding the best player on Denver's team, head up. He's 6'9", guarding a 7-footer. Come on, man. That man is. Where's Anthony Davis?
Right. Anthony Davis is too light. Jovic would have just threw him around. He's too
No,
light.
he didn't. No, he guarded it. He tried.
Yeah, he tried.
He tried.
But, I mean, you can't say, LeBron carries that team on his shoulders, but that's the team that he picked. Do you want to pick a team where everyone can contribute when someone's having an off game, or do you want to pick a team that everybody's just going to throw you the ball and scream for you and clear you a path to the hole,
So you think he handpicked
Absolutely.
every player on that team, or he handpicked a few
He had
players?
a say in whoever came on that team.
See, I think he maybe handpicked a few of the players. I don't think he handpicked all the players.
All the ones that play and got stats, he picked. There's 17 of them, and he
handpicked Austin Reeves, who looked like that was a great move because Austin Reeves wasn't playing much before, right?
Right.
That looked like a great move.
Yeah. I don't know how he got Anthony Davis healthy because he used to come to the game in an ambulance,
But Anthony Davis helped win him a championship.
Yeah.
So I mean,
won who a championship?
LeBron. Didn't they have a championship? The Lakers. They won it in the bubble. Was Anthony Davis on that team?
No.
He wasn't on that team. Who was on that team with LeBron? Then?
Wasn't AD? AD was playing in New Orleans.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. With ice on his knees.
I don't think you. Okay. But hey, he got a title.
Did the Lakers win with LeBron? Did LeBron have a ring with the Lakers?
Yes, he won a title.
I don't remember that.
You guys don't remember.
I know they didn't get to the playoffs last year.
Okay, he was injured. LeBron missed.
Okay.
Yeah, we got haters here, man.
So do you think LeBron is waiting for his son and he wants to play in the NBA with his son?
I think
or
that's
do you
awesome.
think he should give it up?
I think that's tremendous.
After 20 years?
No, he's still playing. He's still playing at a high level. He's everything great about the NBA. LeBron is that guy.
I beg to differ.
Because you're a hater.
He's a good player. I love him as a humanitarian and a man off the field, but I think he's a little overrated as a player.
So wait, we're gonna have to move on. How is he overrated though? How is LeBron James overrated? Like when people say that, I'm like, really? How?
He's not the greatest player of all time. Like
Okay,
people
well,
say, he's not the GOAT. No,
he's a
he's
top 3, top 5 player. He's a top
he's
5
in top
player.
five.
Okay.
Yes, I'll
That's
put him
not
in top
overrated
five.
to me.
No,
He's a great player.
yeah, he is a great player.
Anthony Davis won a championship in 2020 with the Lakers.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to Google it, huh?
No, I knew it. I just wanted to show you so you can see for yourself.
Okay.
I'm like,
I
he
don't
wanted
remember that, but I'm not a Laker fan, so
Yeah, you're a Laker hater.
I wouldn't say a hater, but
I get it.
well, maybe I am. Maybe I am a Laker hater because I don't like the Lakers.
Man, folks.
I never did.
All right.
Bring back our Sonics. Where's our Sonics?
We're coming.
Come on.
All right. What we got on deck?
Coughing and shit. Let's see. The first one. Your child is not supposed to meet every man you talk to. When's a good time to introduce kids to the person that you're dating? And I think we've covered this topic before, but just just in case, y'all go ahead and go in. That's the first topic.
So this is a statement to women, of course.
Yeah, the meme. I didn't have.
It was on the. They were going in on it.
I didn't have the overlay to give context, but yeah, it was speaking to women.
I don't know if it was. I thought when I seen it, because I think a man. But I think it's speaking to everybody.
I mean, it can speak to everybody.
Yeah, I don't think it's
the way the meme was presented, though, that was put up in the group. It was addressing women.
Okay.
No,
because I've seen it floating around social media. It's not the first time I've seen it.
Oh, okay. It seemed that a lot of people were going kind of back and forth, and I think it's a interesting question.
What do you think?
Well, I think there's steps to it. I think that there's several steps that should be taken beforehand. One of the things is, okay, how about this? Do you ask, the mother? Do you go over that first before you meet, before you introduce your significant? Do you talk to the, talk to the mother first?
Wait, I'm confused. Talk to the mother as the one that you're dating?
No, I'm talking. So let's say you had a son.
Okay.
And you start dating a lady.
Uh-huh.
Let's say you want to introduce the lady to your child. Yeah,
okay.
to your son. Do you talk to the son's mother first?
No.
Why wouldn't you?
Why would I?
Because I think it's important. I think
I'm putting the timer on for you guys too. So
because that's my life, and my son is a part of my life. If my son and me are living together, I'm raising my son. He's a part of my life. His mother is a part of my past.
I still think you should talk. I think you should have a conversation. Why not have a conversation?
Well, why? What's the reasoning? I don't get that.
I think for me personally, I just think that that's part of the process. That should, hey, how do you, just going over, hey, I'm dating somebody, it's getting serious. I want to introduce our child. What do you think?
So she says, no, I don't want my son around none of your bitches.
It doesn't mean that you don't do it. I think you have a conversation. I think it's a respect thing. I think you should have a conversation with the mother and yeah.
My current life and who I date and who I introduce to the son that I'm raising that's in my custody is not her business.
And that's fine. I for me, I think that's a conversation that you should have. I think that
right as you guys start dating,
because
eventually that conversation, I would like to think eventually that conversation will be had.
And that's all. Yeah,
but
it's not permission. It's just having a conversation. It's just like, hey, this is what's going on.
It's just the way that it's being presented, right? It sounds like from your end, you need to let that person know as soon as you start dating, like, hey, whatever the situation is.
Yeah,
that's what it was sounding like. I think that's why Doc was.
No, I'm not. I would say when it's going to. I mean. How soon do you introduce?
Yeah, that's actually the question. How soon
do you introduce
the person that you're dating to your child?
Right.
I just went step. I went step.
Yeah, right. and there's layers to that. I think there's layers to that.
What are the layers?
I mean, you meet someone, you're getting to know them. You're having conversations about how they feel about not being your number one. My child is my number one, but I want you to be a part of this.
Somebody said 4 years.
How they feel about that.
Tell 'em.
You know,
Uh-huh.
you get to know them. You get to see their mannerisms. You probably even take them somewhere where there's other children just to see how they act around kids, you know, and getting to know this person. And then when you decide you want to take this relationship to the commitment level, to the monogamous commitment level, and once you make that, then that's when, you know, you bring your child into that equation. This is part of this equation. This is the package deal that you're pretty much signing up for.
But you still have a conversation with
my son's mom?
Yeah, no, not at all.
Why?
Okay.
Afterwards, once we make that commitment, I mean, she may hear about it after.
Nick is
I
looking at you like
introduced
you're
my
crazy.
son.
Go ahead, Nick.
No, I'm just observing. I don't have kids, so I don't know.
How would you feel about that?
I just eventually the conversation will be had. She'll know, like, or my kid will know that, because that's what the question is, right? Introducing your kid to the person that you're dating,
right? And
right?
And Barry says you should have a conversation with the mom before you do that, with the child's mom.
Yeah, I would discuss it. I would.
I don't think there's any order in which the conversation, as long as all parties involved knows what's going on and everyone's on the same page, I'm good with that.
And it also depends on the age of the child,
right?
And I guess it would depend on the relationship you have with the mother too. You know.
Yeah, because are you even is it even a healthy co-parenting situation that you have with your baby mom, or
are you guys amicable? Or are you guys
that all falls
under
healthy co-parenting?
Right. But I think that's part of the co-parenting to keep things going. I think naturally, and I think well ran. I think those conversations should be had.
If you have a healthy co-parenting situation with your ex-wife or ex-husband or baby mama, baby daddy, whatever the fuck, then that conversation is just it'll naturally happen, and it'll be, I would like to think that it would be an easy one.
Right, it should be, because any conversations or dealings you have should be based around your child.
Right. And then my kid, like,
I wouldn't. I mean, okay, would you? So you're telling me your ex, you wouldn't want her to have that discussion with you, another man around, let's say your daughter, you wouldn't want to know that at all? You wouldn't want that conversation to be had? You would just be like,
now that's a whole different scenario. And it depends on the age. Wait, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Okay. It depends on the age of the child, number one, and then a man being around a daughter and a father bringing another woman around his son. It's different. It may sound like a double standard.
It is a double standard. Absolutely. How is it not a double standard? It should be the same. If you're saying no, you wouldn't, but yet you would have the expectation that she should because you're of your daughter. No, it should be across the board.
Any outside individuals
should have a communication
needs to know
about
what's going on as far as whom you're with and who's around the child.
Who your child is around. It doesn't
matter if it's my son or my daughter. That's
your child.
And I would expect for her to reciprocate that. That's where
I would hope that she would do the same.
This isn't hard for me. That's
it's not hard for me either. That's why I'm tripping at people like, no, I don't want to say nothing. Like, really?
It depends on the age of the child.
All right.
I mean, are you co-parenting? Is the child a teenager? Or is the child 6 to 8 years old?
Okay, an age in which the child is comprehending the situation. We'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that could be 4 years old.
A child at 4 years? Okay.
5 years old, they can comprehend the situation. But
it's complex. I don't think a
4-year-old
or 5-year-old will,
Well, no, exactly.
Unless
that.
I mean, like 8, 9.
I was saying
adolescents.
10 years old
to know what's going on. As far as
a toddler, no. That's just me. That's just
as far as my parent is seeing someone type thing. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, a 5-year-old knows. Kids are smart.
No doubt.
No, we're
No
not saying
doubt.
that they're not, but where they can fully
But that's a
comprehend.
a complex situation dealing
To
with
fully
adults.
comprehend what's going on, it has to
Right.
be about 10 years, like 9 to 10 years old.
Oh,
Because usually, especially if the child is raised with both parents, and all of a sudden there's a split, they usually want their parents to get back together. First of all, that's usually how that works.
right.
And there's a lot that goes into that, and so I think that in order to make a smooth transition, and I don't, I'm just going, when you go through therapy, they'll tell you communication is paramount. You need, especially when it comes to children. You know this.
Okay. Yeah.
I would agree.
Keep communication open. Hey, this is what's going on. Now, there is some what ifs. What if she objects or he objects or whatnot? Yeah, those situations do occur, but at least you made the communication. Should it deter from the relationship moving forward? No, it shouldn't.
Right.
Absolutely, it shouldn't.
So if your child's mom is not in agreement with it at all, does that influence your decision?
I think it'll make things difficult, but that would be a personal problem for her because I'm not about to stop what I'm doing because she doesn't like the what would it be her reasoning behind that? I want to investigate the why. You don't even know this woman,
Right.
and I get that, but this would be the time for you to get to
What
know
if she had a record?
the situation. Who? The person that I'm dating?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be dating nobody with a record. But
Oh,
I mean, you're throwing the curveball in there. I'll entertain it. That's something that we would all. I would get them to both together, and we would just have that conversation like adults.
There you go.
And that's what I'm saying. Communication.
That's the key right there. You get them together. So if my daughter's mom was saying, "Hey, I'm getting serious with this guy. I'm going to introduce to our daughter," I would say, "I don't have a problem with that, but I'd like to meet him.
Right?
Can I meet him?" You know?
Angelina said, "What's up, man?" She said, "Bottom line is my business who I'm getting freaky with." Absolutely, and I think that's going even farther than what we're saying. We're talking about the children now, who you decide to sleep with. You're right. That's absolutely your business, and you shouldn't have to discuss that with your ex.
So because we're about to move on to the next topic, where are we at? Just general consensus. Where are we at with it?
Have that discussion.
Cool.
Yes. Have the discussion.
Sounds like we're
and take it a step further and introduce them. Let them meet each other because that's going to help her to feel more comfortable about this person.
So, Doc, you changed it. That's good. You changed it.
Yeah. I mean, not just tell her. I wouldn't tell her. I would introduce her to them and said, "Yeah, we're getting serious. I'm going to be spending a lot of time, and our daughter is going to be with us. Our child is going to be with us." And then that gives the other parent a little more comfort. If they get a good feel from the person. If they get a bad feel from the person, I hope they will let you know.
Yeah, and I just think it's a respect thing, and I think that goes a long way. So
right,
yeah,
cool. Going into our next topic. How important is a job occupation for men versus women? Is this a priority in moving forward? Is this a priority in moving forward with the person? Go ahead. Y'all already know.
No. Start over. My bad for interrupting.
You ain't lying.
Y'all see it scrolling across the screen. How important is a job occupation for men versus women? Is this a priority in moving forward with the person when dating, or no?
I think women look at that as a higher priority than men do as far as an occupation.
Mm-hmm.
I think men look more for a woman that's self-sustainable and her occupation really isn't that high of a priority, or it doesn't matter. I mean, if you're feeling her, it really doesn't matter if she's self-sustainable and she's handling her business responsibly.
Yes, being self-sufficient is the key. I think that's the bottom line. So occupation, I guess, would be secondary. As long as you're self-sufficient, you're able to maintain and take care of yourself. I think that's where, yes. But for women, it does make a difference.
It does make a difference.
And women, come on here. Let's be honest.
Right.
Let's
hear it.
Most of them are dating up.
as they should.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
As
Yeah,
they
I'm
should.
just saying, just highlight.
If you had a daughter, wouldn't you
A
want
fact.
your daughter to do that? Would you
Absolutely.
want your daughter to date up, or you want your,
Absolutely.
you know?
Doesn't
So,
always
nothing
work
wrong
out
with
that way.
No,
But-
I don't. But I think that's and it's dating
And I
up.
do have a daughter.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I was just saying. I didn't. You're right. So you're right. As they should, like but the job shouldn't to me be the baseline, because as we know, jobs can come and go and things do occur and
But when
things do happen.
when girls get to talking about this dude they met, da 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 da, what's one of the first 3 questions? What does he do?
What's going on, Dom?
What's up, Don?
We appreciate you tuning
Forget
in.
that. I want to know how much you got in that savings in the 401. I don't know.
Oh, you ain't gonna know that.
Okay.
You ain't
Well,
gonna know
I
that.
got a job.
But you ain't gonna know that right offhand. I mean, she meet a guy and she talked, that maybe they went out once and she's feeling him and she's starting to spread the news to her girls. Girl, why you looking so happy? You must have got something. No, but I met a dude. What does he
Do
do?
women care about your stock portfolio?
Are they even asking about that?
I don't think women are asking about that.
Women are asking about stock portfolio, and do you invest?
I don't
and
have
do
a
you
stock
and
portfolio.
do you have investments? And are you ladies?
If a
Maybe
woman
ladies-
was to ask you that, how would you? How are you reacting to that?
it
Right.
depends on how serious we are.
Do
in
you
this
bust out the
situation.
portfolio?
No. This is y'all first starting out on a date. Like,
but we're not-
maybe
I
it's
mean,
maybe it's
yeah.
the second date. You
Or
guys
third.
you done already had the first and second date, so now you're on the third date where she feels comfortable enough to ask you that question. Now, how are you answering the question?
Well, it depends on how she asks it. If she's asking,
Why does
because-
it always depend with you?
because-
It's a yes or
No, it's not a yes or no, because when
not
you
yes
talk
or no,
about
but it's
stocks,
like, how are you?
she could be like, "Hey, do you have?"
So then you just run down what stocks you're
What
invested
is your
in.
views on a certain? Do you invest in the stock market? What's your investments? What do you like to like? I've had discussions about talking about stocks.
Mhm.
Okay,
If that's what you do,
right.
am I right or wrong about that?
You're right. But what if you say no? I move my money in cryptocurrency.
And that's cool. That's
So,
still an investment,
But
though.
do you have to lay it out for her? What your profits and losses are? I mean,
What do
that
you
a
do?
conversation?
What do you do for work? Do you have any investments? Do you have any property that you're invested in? What if she's asking you questions like that on like the third, fourth date? Fuck it, the fourth date.
Well, we're not talking about that till we're contemplating a future.
That's
That
what
was
I
literally
said.
the
And
question
moving
that was just.
forward.
That was literally the question that was
I
just
didn't know.
posed. I'm just
Right.
asking the question
Yeah.
to see where he was at with it because he's asking you. He
Right.
was just asking you the question. So I just asked him to see where he was at with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it. It don't. Like,
So
it
you're
don't
just
matter.
gonna lay out the portfolio.
It's not laying out the portfolio, but again, if you're having a discussion and it's paramount to what we're discussing, yeah. But if we're just talking and just what do you got type of thing, no. So
Well, that's what it is. What do you got?
That's
type of thing.
to me that's a niche question. I don't know anybody to man or woman on a dates. So are you in the stocks? What are you invested in? This is what I got going on. Like, is this honestly a conversation that's being had on dates? That's where I'm at with it. Yes or no?
I think you should have.
Well, I think that's a heavy question.
Okay.
I mean, to go into, and
I'm gonna just say no. It's
I mean,
not. It's not. It's not a.
I mean, no, it's a heavy question.
And that lies to why we behind on things.
No, you don't go into that because it's hard to politely say that that's none of your business. I mean, I can tell you if I'm responsible with my money or not.
I would have no problem in letting her know that. Yeah, I'm invested in a few joints. Like,
Then what's the big deal? Like, I don't, yeah.
That's my answer. That's where I'm at with it. It doesn't have. If she's asking me of that, if she's asking me that question, it's nothing for me to just answer. I don't have to give her in-depth details.
Okay.
It's just, these are the few things that I
And
got
then
going
how do you
on,
turn
and
that
that's it.
around and say, what are your thoughts on it?
Then you gonna ask her how much she weighs? No.
Damn, that's the
We'll
next
get to
time, by
that.
the way. Wait, I missed you. What did you say? Say it again.
I mean, you turn it around and ask her thoughts on investments. And
I think the conversation will go from there because she'll either readily give that information, like, yes, that's. I thought I'd ask because I'm actually invested in such and such.
Don't you want to know the
Or
person's future
I was
goals?
thinking about getting into stocks myself, and the conversation can go any
Either
which way. Yeah.
Don't you want to know future goals or like what the person might?
yeah. But
So
to
isn't
get
that
to
going along the lines of that? I don't see.
I
what's
don't
the big
think
deal.
by third date you're getting in that deep.
I don't know.
I was just throwing out for example,
right.
Because it's not going to be at the first date.
I
No,
think
but a third or fourth date.
That's a couple months in, to get into these discussions. What you want to know is the person responsible with their money, or are they just squanderers?
Okay, not to get away from the topic though. How important is a job
nobody asked for
occupation?
credit? No, nobody asked for credit scores. No.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
So
When do you reveal credit scores? When do you reveal credit scores?
I'd say like 3-4 months in.
No.
I'd say for me, that's me.
That soon?
I don't got nothing.
Wait,
I don't got nothing.
hold on. This comes from the
I don't
man.
got nothing. I don't have nothing.
This coming from the man who wants to travel. So let me understand.
It's simple for me. I don't know about y'all, but it's simple for me.
Don't say y'all. So I don't care.
Okay.
Let me understand.
Nothing depends for me. I can.
Hold on. Let me understand this, Doc.
Let me give you clarity.
Hold on. Let me understand this. You're quick to go out of town with the person.
Yep.
You're quick to do those things,
Yep.
but when it comes to credit, credit and stock portfolio, no, we can't. I draw the line.
Right.
Wait, isn't that something? To me, we got it kind of backwards.
No,
okay, I don't know. All
because
okay.
habits and behavioral patterns, you're going to find out if you go on a trip early in a relationship. You take a 4-day trip, you're going to find certain habits and behavioral patterns and how a person lives if you're contemplating coexisting with this person in the same space, because that's what you're going to be doing for a short period of time. Now, credit scores, stock portfolios, investment portfolios, whatever, that can be changed, corrected, improved upon.
But it's important.
It is important.
So you should probably be doing that
should
before you take vacation.
before you're going on vacation. That should be the basis, right? All I'm saying, a conversation should be had. Now, whether or not you want to, dive into the backstory, because people have backstories. People went through situations. Hey, we all have. Get that. But to me, that's important information if that's going to be a continuous situation.
Okay.
So why do I want to
she got a good credit score. She's got a comprehensive, successful investment portfolio that's, looking good, Then you go on a trip, what you guys say, a year in, and you get an Airbnb, you're staying 7 days or whatever, a couple of days you stay in. She goes, takes a shower, leaves her clothes all over the bathroom floor.
Okay, I don't
Not once, but twice. Leaves the dishes dirty in the sink.
Okay, but we're on vacation. I don't expect her to be like.
But you're in an Airbnb. It's like a house.
But we're on vacation though. I'm not expecting her to. Who cares? This is what vacation is.
We went from
wait a minute.
To credit scores to
wait a minute.
To
You're in an
dirty dishes.
Airbnb
I'm lost
for 7
right
days.
now. What
You
is
ain't
happening?
washing no dishes. Yeah, you're washing dishes.
I don't give it. As long as she rinse them out, what the hell I care?
What does she do?
We can get somebody to come in and clean
can you
up.
can you wash the
do
dishes?
it, right?
You can wash the dishes, right?
Yeah,
So what's the problem?
Yeah, you do it. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Well, then these are the behavioral patterns that I'm talking about. Behavior,
But you don't want to know you don't want to talk about the credit. You don't want to talk about the stock portfolio. You don't want to talk about all this stuff. I got to worry about whether or not she throws clothes on the floor during vacation. I can give a damn.
Clean and organized. Is she neat, clean and organized? If that's one of your pet peeves.
Okay, but it's
we
not
were having this conversation when I said when you get back from vacation and into reality, these questions that you're asking. That's when stuff like that'll start trickling down.
I want to talk about.
I would like to think so.
I want to talk about some real stuff. Real stuff to me.
You have the same habits and behavioral patterns.
Vacation, like you're literally on vacation to unwind. You're not thinking about stuff like that.
No, sure you are. About keeping a neat and clean space.
It's a vacation, dog. We're on vacation.
And if it's not pressing, then you'll do it.
Yes,
you'll do it.
We're on vacation to unwind.
So are you willing to do that if you coexist together? Are you willing to do that?
I do that on my own. So yes, I can do that.
Why does it matter?
Wait.
It's going to get done. As long as it get done.
If that person continues with those behavioral patterns and those habits, are you willing to clean up after them all the time? If you like a neat and clean space.
Somebody said, hey, I have OCD. So there would be probably an issue with with somebody that's not. So obviously that might not work then.
Right. And that's when you find out.
Okay.
But usually somebody will tell you if they're OCD, they're going to tell you that beforehand.
But the person
they're not going to people OCD.
So
but the person that's OCD, that's when they will find out these behavioral patterns,
but they will tell you usually though.
But regardless, if you tell them I'm OCD
they will
or not, But then you're not. You can tell someone you're OCD, but you're not going to see how you affect their obsessive compulsive disorder until you coexist with them for a few days.
How do we tie this into the actual talking point here?
I don't know. I didn't really.
I'm genuinely lost. Like where we went from credit scores to stocks to.
But I'll say,
what the hell is going on?
Occupation for women is one of the top two.
We got to roll into the next topic too. So go ahead.
When it comes to choosing a man, I'll say with the women, it's one of the top two. I'll say with men, it falls down closer to 6 or 7. What do you think?
Oh, so we're rating.
I'm saying
I know because I'm just because that's interesting that you said that because okay, I can see that. For me, what would that be?
Does it matter what she does? I mean, as
long as she can. I don't really. I mean, women I deal with, they never really had it. They've done cool, so they've done well. So I don't really,
So when you say done well,
but if she works,
never really been a conversation about.
But if she works at IKEA,
right,
then what? I'm trying to get us to the point.
Yeah,
so she works at IKEA, then what?
We'll make it work.
Okay.
See, that doesn't. Opposed to. If a guy works at IKEA and she comes through there, I mean.
Oh, well, you got a point. Hey.
Yeah, because the woman is naturally going to be looking for a man that can provide. Can you provide
for if you're going to see Barry, hold on. If you're going to see Barry, you got to spell my name right. Berry.
Oh. I was like, what's going on? But
she's been spelling my name B-A like the last. I'm like, it's B-E.
It's on the building.
Okay.
B-E is. I got you.
I'm playing. I'm OCD. See? Got you.
Yeah. No, but yeah, women
women are not really going to gravitate towards the dude that works at IKEA.
You got a point.
But a man, yeah, she works at IKEA. So what?
You're gonna be like, she got a big booty.
But why is that? Because
we're visual. Men are visual.
No. Why is it? Why is that dynamic the way it is? Where a man, okay, she works at IKEA, whatever, we'll make it work, as you said, but. If it's the other way around, she's not too keen on that. And we also mentioned that I'd say a lot of women.
Men are providers, that.
Exactly.
Bam.
I already said that. I was just asking. I was asking to make sure we were all on the same page.
Right.
It don't matter what year it is. Men are still looked upon as the providers. It doesn't matter. We can be in 50,
right?
And it's still. So yeah, there's
men are looked at as that provider, as that leader, as someone to submit to.
Yeah. And so if you're talking about
Lord, we're not doing this. Submit episode. This is episode 593.
592
on submission. The next topic.
She's not submitting.
I work at IKEA, but I got to submit now.
I put furniture together for the floor, the floor display.
Right. That's a tough job. That's a skill, man. You can put that IKEA furniture together.
Hey. Yeah.
All right. Let's go into the last topic. This one was pretty funny to me. And I actually have a visual for this. Let me bring it up. Did I even incorporate? Oh, yeah, I did. So if a woman's weight shouldn't matter, neither should a man and his height. So here we have a, let me get this banner off so we can see everything that's going on with this exchange. She asks, how tall are you? And he says 6'3". Why? She goes, oh, good. And he goes, yeah, well, how heavy are you?
See?
And then she says, what? And he goes, what are the numerical digits that appear on the scale when you proceed to apply your weight into it? And then she goes, why does that matter? Well, then why does my height matter? Double standards. Y'all go ahead and take off. It's the last topic, so let's go ahead and make this one fun and good and worthwhile.
Yeah, that's funny though. That's super funny.
I mean, his delivery was
what
bad.
are the numerical digits? No,
wait. Why is it bad? Let's talk the dog. Why is it bad though?
How heavy are you?
Yeah.
Well, she said how tall. What's wrong with that?
Well,
I'm with you on that, B.
Well, see, I would approach it differently. I'd have said, yeah, I'm 6'3" and I'm 210. How tall what's your height and weight?
Okay, but
not how heavy are you?
No, okay. So then, how are you asking that question? That question, how are you asking her that question?
That's
what's the PC way of asking that question?
She says, yeah. She says you're 6'3". I said, yeah, I'm 6'3" and I'm 220.
So then, when you go to ask, because that was the
absolutely,
secret.
She's sizing him up, but all of a sudden he's wrong because.
So then, what's your height and weight?
Height and weight.
Height and weight. Why can't
'Cause
why can't you just be honest and be like, hey, that
is
just
honest.
like wait, hold on.
Yes,
just like,
I'm
just like
6'3".
height matters to her, her weight matters to him. What's the difference though?
Hey,
Right,
There's no. It shouldn't have to be no type of other way you have to say it.
well, because it's always been
Episode 159 about submit. That's what you did.
damn.
it's always been a taboo thing to ask a woman their weight, just like it is to ask women
But we're moving in different times.
their age. Exactly.
And if a woman is going to be so emboldened to ask, so how tall are you? And you knowing why she's asking.
Right.
So it's like, well, I'm going to go ahead and flip the script and ask you, how much do you weigh?
It shouldn't be a big issue.
Well, but I'm going to volunteer my weight. Yeah, I'm 6'3", I'm 220. What's your height and weight?
Okay, so she says I'm 5'3", 220. So what?
Well, let me see how you're
Shit.
carrying it.
God damn.
5'3", 220.
No. There ain't nothing to see. There's nothing to see. You know what that looks like. You can what?
Well,
You said 5'2", 5'3"?
I said 5'3", 220.
well, there's
That's
some men that might like that.
But
It's a
there
large
is.
you know?
woman.
And I don't mean to.
And
to
you know, in
mock
the beginning,
because-
you don't know what I might like,
But again,
but just be comfortable in your own skin and
wait.
carry and wait and carry it with confidence.
but can
You
we be honest though? Women do ask about height a lot.
They do.
To some women, right? And it's fine with that. I don't.
Because most
Women
are
like
attracted
taller.
to men who are taller.
Yeah,
that's
right.
just that's a
It's
stat.
taller.
That's a
I
fact.
mean, and if you're online, that's a question that would be asked. But if you're in person, you're either tall enough or you're not. And she doesn't have to ask that question.
well,
She's still going to ask that question though.
what if she sees that you're short and she knows that she don't like short niggas? Then she not even gonna come and
Right.
approach you in the first
Exactly.
place.
Either you're tall enough or you're not.
Yeah.
I mean, as you get into a conversation, she might ask, well, are you 6'2" or 6'3"?
Okay.
You know, she knows you're somewhere in that ballpark.
But she's
that
still
attracts her.
asking, so there's nothing wrong with her. She's going to ask.
But she may not ask.
She might not ask.
Some fellas be out here height fishing though.
I mean, she meets you and, okay, he's tall enough. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
So you meet her, are you going to say, she's on the borderline? Is she over or under? How much you weigh? You know, do you have a number?
I don't know. Some men are pretty.
Or
some men ain't.
or if it looks good on her, it doesn't matter.
I mean, and that's what it comes down to. It's
Right.
what you like.
Right, exactly.
But should guys be shamed if they don't particularly like that though? And it seems like there are shamed.
Well,
If you don't like a certain body shape, you are shamed.
right. And if you meet someone in person, you know off top if you like that body shape or not.
Yeah,
You know, so weight doesn't really matter unless you're trying to figure out, can you lift her? You know, and which a lot of guys are thinking about. Well, you know, how much you
let's think
weigh?
about lifting.
Well, you
Let
know,
me think about. Let me see. You're a certain weight, so I can't lift.
you know what you can lift.
But body
You go
weight,
to the
but-
gym,
hold
you
on.
know what you can lift. How much
Wait, the body weight is totally different though. Body weight is totally different.
I think you can lift more body weight than you can at the gym. Because I think so.
Interesting. Guys, what do y'all think about that?
Yeah, because when you're lifting a person, you're lifting with your whole body. But if you're bench pressing 200, that might be a struggle, but you may be able to lift a 200-pound person.
Well, it depends on how you. Well, if you're lifting
Right.
correctly, you're using all your body, not just using your arm.
Right, but if you're
So,
in the
this is
gym, you're not
hysterical.
using your whole body.
Nah, bro,
You're
this
using
is-
certain muscles.
Nah, Doc,
what
Doc,
the hell's
Doc,
going on?
Wait, we got to talk about. So, Doc, so you're saying lifting a person is the same as
That's
lifting
not-
in the gym?
No, I said it's different.
It's different.
Yes,
Which one is harder?
gym.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah,
Good point.
gym. It's harder. It's more concentrated weight. I mean,
Mhm.
you can't grab a barbell. You're using certain muscles, but you can use every muscle in your body if you have to lift a person. It's easier to lift a 200-pound person than it is to lift a 200-pound barbell.
Ooh, I don't know. 200. Ooh. So she said most of these survivors are not very tall. So women here, I don't think. Yeah, that's cool. I guess. Good point.
Go out and ask that question of men. No, and that's what I was saying. They don't have
Okay.
to ask. Either you're tall enough or you're not.
How about shoe size? Somebody brought up shoe size.
Shoe size.
You never heard that?
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that.
So your shoe size, what is it? So what's the shoe size that is sufficient usually?
I don't know. I'm not a woman.
I'm asking. That's what I'm asking now. Like,
yeah,
what is the
let's
shoe
hear,
size?
ladies.
Ladies, what's the shoe size? And is shoe size equivalent to what y'all
Required or fantasize.
Wait a minute. Hey, have you ever had a woman just stare at your shoes and be like, man,
What size
What
shoe
size?
do you wear?
Someone
That's
said
just-
it doesn't matter.
yeah, that doesn't matter. Man, you know, some people would argue that it does and back and forth. So I guess it's all personal.
It's a myth.
Is it a myth?
Yeah.
That was Joyce. Joyce said it's a myth. It's cap.
Mm. Hey, Joyce, I have to say, she had a good one, though. When she says, have you ever had sex with somebody and like instantly regretted it?
Yeah, that didn't count.
That didn't
Who
count.
has who doesn't have a story like that though, right? We've all had at least. Well, let me be quiet.
How many you had? How many of those stories you had, bro? How many?
I'm gonna table that.
No,
Okay.
how many?
What are we talking about? If a woman's weight,
No, man, you got to
Shouldn't
answer
matter.
answer the other
neither
question.
should a man.
Have you had a lot of those
Shoe size, dress
No.
size.
women that you or person that you slept with that you instantly or
Yeah, it was, a few.
what was it? Just the vibe was off or what? Like what? Why? What made you think that?
Sexual,
And Joyce, you have to answer that too, Joyce.
Sexual,
what was it for you?
The sexual compatibility for me, it just wasn't there.
You couldn't.
So why did you engage in the first place? Because they were there?
Mm-mm.
We thought we had something going. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Mm.
She's offering some pussy. Why not?
she was available.
Well, hold on. So
We
just
were
'cause she
both
was
available.
offering-
We were both available.
Okay.
But Nick, just because she was offering, you
Well, it's not like somebody I knew. I had like rapport with this individual. It wasn't somebody I just like met.
were you attracted to her at first, or
Yeah, it's just it just wasn't there.
Didn't have the sexual chemistry.
Did you
Yeah,
tell her?
that sexual
Did you-
compatibility, chemistry though.
Yeah.
There
did
you
she
go.
want to
better
do it
word.
again? And you guys,
There wasn't another time. We tabled that.
oh, she felt the same way.
I don't know. Probably.
Interesting. How about, Doc,
I'm
same
not
thing?
saying I'm not putting it on her.
No.
either. I'm just saying like for me,
You're not.
it wasn't there. So there was no need to like go back for more.
Well, I mean, I've had letdowns. I mean, in
He
my
called it
young-
letdown.
in my- well, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because
I've had letdowns in my day.
yeah, I mean,
You couldn't make
That
it.
was the- that was-
you couldn't make it work.
That was
make
it was
better?
such a professional way to say it. That's what got me.
Shouldn't you be able to make it work though?
well, I think
Even a
I think-
subpar performance.
Oh, you know what?
Mm.
That I did have a situation,
Ooh,
I had a situation.
I don't even want to talk about
but
that.
I had to see it through.
My boy, hey, my boy. I hope he's
Because
watching.
when you
He
drive-
did that in my
because-
car.
because
In my car, I had to. Bro, it was so bad. You know who?
in your car.
I already know
Yes.
what you're talking about.
Seahawks. The Seahawks after the Seahawks won
Boy,
the Super Bowl, man. And
Barry gets pissed. Every
Oh,
time
my
he
God.
tells this story, man.
me and him almost. We're still. I was about to say his name because I'm still mad about it.
No, but to answer your question though, that's happened before.
It was so bad, like it like I couldn't do nothing with nobody for like about at least about 4 months. Bro.
Oh,
It was
see.
that bad. I
I'm not going in if
No.
No.
oh, somebody said he wasn't given what he should have been given, and he didn't have the equipment. Who are they saying that about? Oh, this had Joyce. Oh, Joyce was Joyce.
Sometimes that happens. Dudes go in and you're not equipped for the job.
That's when you have to have an oral game on point, though, right?
right. What that mouth do? So you got to have all around game,
like I said, compatibility consists of two individuals. It wasn't just on me.
right?
So-
right.
She can feel how she wants to feel about it.
How bad would you be if somebody described you sexually and they just said it was just whack? Would you really get?
You take the constructive criticism.
Would you get mad and get in your feelings, or would you?
No, I wouldn't get mad unless this was.
Doc, stop. You
Unless
get
I
upset.
wouldn't. Unless. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, I
That's
would,
when you be like, she stunk anyway.
Right, that's where the insults come in.
right.
The
Yeah.
unnecessary bullshit.
I wasn't really into it. Yeah, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
But we're not
okay.
gonna. I mean, at least I answered the question. Wasn't she the one who asked it?
Who asked it?
Who was it? Joyce.
Joyce?
Oh, Joyce. Well, Joyce said it. She said he was. I
Well, that
asked
was
her.
Penny.
or
Penny asked that question.
Which one?
The stank box?
No,
Stank box.
I addressed that.
Oh, okay.
No,
I said Joyce. She answered it though.
The post. She answered the post. So she answered to her experience.
Yeah, she just did. That's what she said. Just answered it.
Okay.
So, ladies, tell me.
He wasn't giving.
No. I'm talking about her. Like her. Did she have? Because you said Joyce answered the question and she didn't answer it. I think she even put no comment.
Oh, I thought she
So
finally did answer. That's what I'm saying. If you look down, that's what I'm saying.
No, but that was in regards to me though. We're talking about
you don't have
we're talking about her.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about her experience.
Joyce.
She's the one that posted the shit.
Okay, Joy.
You know,
yeah, Joy. You got to share. You got to share the experience.
She like talking shit anyway.
And I want to hear from you ladies that are tuning in. Is it an insult if a man asks you your weight? I mean, do you openly share?
There we go, Doc.
Yeah, she said. Joy said, "I did answer. That was my experience." That's what I'm telling you. Yeah. So she did answer it. Thank you, Joyce.
I mean, do you openly share your weight with a smile and just keep it moving with the conversation, or are you appalled that he would even ask?
Oh, that's a good one. But as a man, would you? I mean, let's be real. Would you feel even comfortable asking a woman her weight? Would you? Like who? Like
with me, I don't have to ask. If I'm meeting you in person, I don't. Either you're an acceptable weight or you're not.
The only way I see
I can
this,
tell that by looking.
Look, I'm about to say that you can visually see that. The only way that I can see someone asking that question or being so pressed about a woman's weight is if it's like a long distance situation. Y'all been talking online for hella.
Right.
You don't really have any type of visual representation
of
what she looked like.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Full body, half, whatever. Top. You don't know what she looks like. So that's the only way I would see a man even asking that question, because
if you're taking pictures and they're only from like 3 angles,
then you already know what that means.
With filters.
Hold on, you already know what that means.
Come on,
you already know what that means. And let me circle back real quick, because I got that whole situation with Joyce tangled up. I thought she was saying when I was talking about my experience, that I wasn't giving what I was supposed to give. She was talking about the dude that she was with wasn't giving what. There we go. So I retract that. I take accountability for because Joyce usually be coming in hot. So I don't even know where you got that, because Joyce was answered. Like I had to. I just told you. I understand. I'm just saying, but that's why I said, I got what you're saying. All right, but I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But with that being said, look, Joyce, you got us arguing now. I take the L on that, because I thought she was shooting at a nigga. No, she wasn't. She said, we know. She said, "So what, Nick? That your equipment is subpar." That's what she said. And just kept moving. All right, I got you, Joyce.
Jab, gut shot. Gut punch.
You were at half staff.
I've had that happen. I've had that happen. And that's what you try to blame. I had to blame. What did I blame? I said I had a bad golf game or some shit. I know that girl. She's like, get your ass. Oh man, I had some situations. I had one time. You remember? You know, this girl had the automatic starter on her car. Well, I came back out the bathroom. She had the car going.
Oh my God!
Oh, wait! That damn!
I know, man.
Trying to register what I heard.
Yeah, man.
I heard it right then.
She had the car. I was like, oh shit. Well, yeah. So I guess she's gonna answer that.
We've all been yeah. We've all been there. We've all had our episodes.
Yeah.
A letdown, you call it?
Yeah. It was a letdown. Well, it was only a letdown is because I was in hot pursuit for a great amount of time, and I put a lot of time, effort, a little money into pursuing this certain person. Then when we finally got there, it was like subpar. And it was a letdown. I was like, really? This is what I've been pursuing?
Don't you hate that? You be thinking that you just, I know she got good box, and then you get up in it, and it's like,
subpar.
Or the ones that be talking, though. They act like it's just, man.
False advertisement.
Oh. Damn, Barry, you gave her the best 7? I don't know. Hey, I don't even think it was 7, bro. I'll be real. I don't think it was 7, man.
So she started her car mid-stroke.
She was mad, man. Hey, I will say though, she became my girl later. So
okay,
I got it back.
So you got a mulligan. You got a redo. I need a do-over.
And she made me work. She made me work. She's like, you know.
Damn, that's a
I
redemption
told her, I
story.
said, you know, my back was hurting. Damn it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, man, listen, us guys, we have off days too, man.
I mean, like I was saying earlier, sometimes the chemistry is just not there. So
Right. Sometimes it's not.
Especially if they start talking nasty, you can't help yourself. It just goes too.
And I think weight does matter.
Oh,
I mean, did any of them answer my question? I mean, is it cool to?
You said does weight matter? Oh, somebody says she goes. Hey, is it Elsa? Elsa, I'm sorry. I hope I'm saying your name right. She says doesn't matter if she is confident in her skin. Why should the question? And that is, I will say that she got a great point. Confidence in a woman is it's very sexy.
Absolutely.
So you're right.
Yes.
I will say that.
It's how she carries it.
I've had
because
confidence.
But then some
means
guys
a lot.
may ask because, like I said, I mean, you in the throes of passion, you may want to lift her, move her, turn her, flip her. And if, you know,
if she's too heavy, then that's not going to happen.
Well, not an option.
I'm stop.
Right. And there's other logistics involved.
Wow.
You know, there's other.
You and this constantly lifting, Doc always talk about lifting.
We know what Doc over here.
Yeah, Doc. Say that for the gym, bro. You're doing too much. Stop on that.
Well, that's why you go to the gym.
No, you go to the gym to work out. You don't go to the gym to be,
so you can lift some shit, move and flip, and
Doc ain't even going to the gym for him. He going
Yeah.
to the damn bedroom.
So I can just lift her. That's it. Like,
you gotta,
Pick this
be
big
At our age-
muscle tone.
at our age, us talk about lifting,
That's right.
man, bro, you ought to stop. Ain't nobody talk about no damn lifting. I wish a woman would ask me about some lifting. Shit. I get mad thinking about it. I be like, you know, I got bad knees as it is.
I was thinking we'd try something new.
No, man,
Why don't you pick me up?
dude, y'all clowning with that.
That's why you go to the gym. And
Ain't no
condition.
woman, hey, women,
So you ain't gonna have a problem lifting her up and
ain't
throwing
no
her down
woman having
wherever
an expectation about you lifting.
No, but you may want to lift her.
Who said that?
I've never cared about telling my weight if asked.
Yeah, who?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's
I bet you. Can I be honest? If whoever said that, I bet you they're small. Usually,
She did. I think the same person did say that they. Hold on, I got
Hey,
it right here.
is it
I'm tiny anyway.
Angelina?
I'm tiny.
You can't.
anyway, so-
You don't even count in this
Oh,
conversation.
Okay, well,
She ought to stop.
obviously.
She Angelina's like you ought to. It's always damn. Remember,
Why even?
like it's like her and T, right?
Right.
Like T is like T. We okay. She's like, I put on 6 pounds, and I'm like, what? You remember last week? She's like, I'm like 123 now.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that
well, that's not what
we
we
don't even couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay, ladies, put your weight in the comments.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Oh.
So why is it sensitive? Who said
Oh no, that was Penny who said that.
Okay, weight is a sensitive topic.
No. About being I think small, and then also additionally to that, not caring if anybody asked her about her weight.
So Penny, you're
Correct me if I'm wrong, Penny.
So Penny, you are okay with saying your weight.
Somebody
Yes, you
said 110,
Who is that? We're not talking.
and then
we know you.
somebody said 211.
There you go.
Right.
Okay. And it's a trip because hey Penny, you kept it 100. So because like I said, some women can wait. Like you, I'm terrible with weight.
Okay, cool.
Weight.
I got it.
Right. And why should you have to? Why does it matter?
It shouldn't matter.
If she looks good and she
It
carries it well, why does it even matter?
But I will say it does matter to certain people because certain people like certain things, and that's fine.
So is there a number in that
There's
in
a
these
number.
certain things?
There's
So
a
you
number.
got a number on it.
I do have a number on it.
Oh wow. What's your number, babe?
I'm not
B,
disclosing.
come on. Come on.
Come on, you
Now the
said-
ladies are participating, which is
Right.
surprisingly so, because I didn't expect that. So
what's your
Well,
number?
do the audience a favor and just
nobody cares.
What if she weighs more than you?
Okay.
That's the problem. But you know what? It's not a problem. It's not a problem because, like I said, I back in the
Incoming
days,
captain.
No.
incoming-
He about to lie his ass off.
no, because there's been experience. No, it doesn't. I will say. I will take back. I will retract what I just said. It doesn't because I've known some sexy women that were
Okay.
A lot-
Okay.
lot heavier than me, and it looked good. It was
Okay.
damn good.
And did it
And
work?
they had well,
I'm
Did it
putting,
work? It
I'm
worked?
putting on a back brace. It's gonna be some water bottles.
See, just
bedside.
go to the
Hey,
gym. You won't have to worry about
We
that.
have to put in we putting in a workout. If she look good and she carrying that weight well, I don't see a problem.
and so and I don't. These sisters be wearing. They
I
can
can't
wear.
be like
These sisters be wearing some.
Yeah.
and they be looking sexy.
It's not a problem.
They got the
Yeah, and
But
what
they
else to
big
say?
old
What if
jeans,
it's
big
all
booty.
ass and titties?
huh?
What if it's all ass?
Even
and
better.
titties?
Shoot.
Even better.
Oh, you get Dick Adams. See,
Even better.
I get scared. I get scared.
Yeah. Even
I be
better.
like, oh, I can't.
Yes, please.
Hey,
Yes,
I get scared. You get scared?
No,
I get scared.
you have
bro.
nothing to
I
fear
be
but
like, that's
fear
too much.
itself.
There you go. There you go. Now. Get in there and make it happen.
Right.
Shit.
But I go running down the street. I'm like, nah, man, cover her. You ain't gonna hurt me.
Light jog real quick.
Yeah. That's why I try to do some push-ups. I'm like,
That's right. Go to the gym, condition yourself, be equipped for the job. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Some horny goat weed.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
She said, "What if that's
What-
ass and you girl?" That
You have a number. The people want to know.
I just said I retracted what I said.
Oh, it does matter to you.
No, I said it. I've seen some women heavier than me because that's what Doc said,
Right.
and that were beautiful and sexy, and there's actually quite a few. And you're damn right, it was off the hook. So I can't be saying.
Okay.
So I had to take. Back when I was younger, yeah, it wouldn't matter. Not now.
Because it was all about optics. Then.
It was about optics.
Yeah.
Shoot, the school I went to, they were all small. So of course, I'm like, I had a crooked flat top, so of course I'm trying to get rid of.
You had the high top.
I had a flat top. So I'm trying to get, So, yeah. But no, actually, I think we all agree with that. It doesn't matter, and man, live your best life.
Right. Absolutely.
You got to
Be
try it
who
at
you
least
are.
once.
Be comfortable in your skin and wear it well.
Yeah,
Confidence matters.
yeah, and it's such a, yeah. I think it's confidence. So,
Yes.
all right, y'all. Thank y'all tuning in. You know what it is. Another edition of Shop Culture, the SK. Put your weight in the comment section.
I love how you answered the question without giving the actual number that they
Because
asked
I don't.
for. But it's cool. It's cool.
I agree with what's it, Elsa. Elsa said, "What if it's all ass and like
All
I
right,
said,
technicality.
I agree with her. That's what I said. You're
But a little bit of stomach.
Hmm?
A little bit.
A little bit of fupa to grab on.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Why
can
not?
appreciate that.
Why
I
not?
can appreciate
Right.
A little
that.
bit of stomach,
No man wants a flat stomach. I
some
don't
stretch
think.
marks. Why not?
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's few.
I think it's more than what you think.
Right.
I think
What's
it's
you
more
think
than
of
what you think.
percentage of men like flat stomach?
High percentage.
I don't know, man. I think a man wants to something about a stomach that's kind of, to me, womanly.
Right.
No, I just think there's a comfort though.
Okay.
It's a comfort that goes along with
A flat stomach is a more womanly stomach.
no, that's more to me. That's
Is that
kind
what
of
you-
manly type. Of,
Oh, okay.
Is it?
I thought that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-mm.
I thought that's what you were saying.
oh, Penny, I paid good money for my stomach. Wait,
Wait, who's was it?
Penny, what you talking about?
Oh shit.
Wait,
Penny said that.
man, that's Penny. Penny, you got to elaborate. She said,
She could mean like I paid as in paid in sweat and perseverance in a workout.
But she said no
she said, I paid
fupa.
no fupa, bro. I
Yeah, a core workout will do that.
Mm.
Right.
Oh, she had a tummy tuck. Good for you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
shit. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Mm-hmm. So Penny, that you put all that in that booty, then that's what that meant. Y'all see, y'all acting up in this.
Ain't nothing wrong with it if she did.
Angelina said, "Work hard for the flat stomach." Yes, flat stomachs are very hard to have and maintain. So yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of stomach.
Yeah, but a little bit of stomach,
There's nothing
Angelina,
wrong with
is
that.
a beautiful thing too. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. You thank me later.
I agree.
You thank me later. SK.
Oh, who said this? What was this?
Well, I was born with big tongue.
God.
What's this? Penny, you acting up today. What's going on that bus?
Oh, shit. Wait, she at work?
Hey. Nick said, what bus is that? Don't worry, Penny. Nick is coming.
No, the fuck I did.
Nick's going to the bus stop right now.
Route 112. What's the route?
Y'all stupid. Okay, I heard that. You can work hard or pay a lot.
Or both.
No, both.
Play a lot. I think that's what.
No, pay a lot.
Pay a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, having abs is overrated.
That was random.
I was just saying. It's just overrated. You know, cats be saying that. Abs. All right,
Still
y'all.
in the gym, right?
All right.
Hold on. What's this? What's this say? No, I said pay. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. Pay.
Mhm.
Pay.
Pay.
Right.
There we go.
All right, y'all.
Doc knew what you was talking about.
Yes. Thank y'all for tuning in. SK. We'll be back next Tuesday. So keep it going.
Same time, same
Yes,
place.
yes,
Y'all already
yes.
know.
All right.
Put some topic ideas in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Things you want to open up discussion on.
Yeah.
And usually something that people usually don't want to talk about. We want to talk.
We're gonna talk about submission next week.
Yeah, we're gonna have submission.
More
the next
submission.
part. I'm trying to look. Did the Mariners win? Or somebody tell me that.
It was bottom of the fifth when we started, so it's
Yeah,
probably over
damn
now.
it. Yeah, damn Mariners.
All right then, y'all.
Miami or Boston? Who won?
Um,
I got money on it.
There's another sweep coming, huh?
No, let me see.
I'm not sure. All right, well, we gotta go. Yeah.
Yep, we got to go,
Y'all
y'all.
be safe. We appreciate
One
y'all.
love, keep it safe, cultivate your relationships. And I don't just mean with significant others, but I mean with co-workers, with your bosses, with your children. Cultivate your relationships. Your life depends on it.
I love it. All right, y'all. We out. That's game.
SK.